and established brands scale beyond imagination because you showed them the way. Welcome to the world of franchise consulting. A $5 trillion industry is waiting. A booming market where demand for expert consultants is soaring high. India's franchise sector alone is growing at 30% annually. Over 1 million businesses are looking to expand, and they need guides, experts, and consultants like you. Being an independent franchise consultant means more than just a title. It means empowering businesses, helping aspiring entrepreneurs start strong, supporting business owners in scaling up, enabling profitable exits for those ready to move on. With 27 years of Franchise India expertise, a global network of brands and investors, and a program designed for professionals like you, IFC is your gateway to success. This is not just a business, it's a movement, a career, a future. So, ask yourself, are you ready to be the guide, to lead, to grow? Become an independent franchise consultant. Be the guide. Grow with us. Franchise India.
Very good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. We warmly welcome to this special business opportunity webinar today. This is special because this is coming from Franchise India House, and we are very glad that we are offering a business opportunity which is highly rewarding, zero risk business, and very unique. Very unique because this is coming from franchise consulting company, which is world's largest franchise broking, franchise advisory, and franchise solution company, Franchise India. So we have a lot of guests who have joined us from India, and a lot of international guests also have joined us today. We warmly welcome one and all. And the Franchise India is a platform which is advisory, and it's a trusted advisory platform. How to start your own business platform, and what we are looking at professionals who will join us to start consulting practice as a business and become our partner. So IFC, Independent Franchise Consultant, is a specialist how to start your own business specialist. So Franchise India is now in the market for the last 22 years, 28 years, I'm sorry. So we are world's largest today between Franchise India, FranCorp, and Fran Global. We are having three companies, so we are world's largest. So Franchise India is purely a franchise broking and franchise advisory company. We run a media house also, three magazines, the Franchising World publication, which is only magazine in India for franchising. The last 26 years, we run this magazine. In the retail sector, we are having a publication, The Retailer, and this Retailer magazine, further IndianRetailer.com, you can see a lot of retail businesses, products, and are displayed. A lot of podcasts also over there on retail, IndianRetailer.com. We also run Entrepreneur, which is US-based, highest business-selling magazine, and we are publishers and promoters for Asia. And a lot of people already aware of Entrepreneur as a magazine, so we run this in India. So we are also having Fran Global, which is actually international, vertical of Franchise India business, which is a market entry for global brands. Through Fran Global, we are getting a lot of global brands to India to expand their businesses in India in different cities. We are also taking Indian brands through Fran Global platform to out of India to every country, because we are having presence in 19 countries, and any business they are looking to expansion out of India, so Fran Global helps them. FranCorp is world's largest consulting firm, which is 49-year-old world's largest consulting firm. So we own in India. We have acquired this company 19 years back to India, and they provide consulting services to businesses, brands to get them ready into franchise. So they help in the right documentation and fine-tuning their business model, all the legal and financial advice, financial models to get them ready for franchise. So it's been 19 years we run FranCorp in India. So between Franchise India and FranCorp, we are now world's largest. So in India, we have 105 cities network, and internationally, 19 countries we operate. That's why we are using a byline in India that nobody in the world sells more business than Franchise India, because this are the very, very large network which we have created in 100 plus cities in India and 19 countries through business partners, which are independent franchise consultants. So we are very, very happy and glad that in India we are offering this to some cities now because very, very restricted opportunity. We want to understand the profile of the investor who is looking to invest and who want to start our business, our franchise, which is very selective. It's not for everyone. It's very, very selective because it is not for everyone. It is a consulting. So consulting would mean that you need to have that kind of consulting background or the passion to run a consulting firm because when you are as a consultant, as an advisor, work with an investor to find out the right opportunity for investors. It's very, very responsive decision and it's very, very important decision for somebody who is investing even 10 lakh rupees to 10 CR or 100 CR or 500 CR. So that's why we train these franchise professionals, franchise advisors who become partners Franchise India. We help them fill right training and right structuring, and then we help investors. Now, our business, I'll simplify. So, one side we have investors who are looking to invest in the active businesses. So, who are looking to start some businesses. There are 70% right now, the people who are coming from the professional background and looking to start business first time. They have no capability how to start. And they have all through been as a professional, but they don't know how to structure the right deal for themselves because it has to be rightly structured for the market, rightly fitted for their investments, and rightly fitted for what they are doing if they want to operate. If they don't have time to operate, so they are looking forward for a FOCO model, which is franchise owned and company operated. And that's why we come with 28 years of our business advisory to help them that which business is suitable for this. Because every investor is unique and every business opportunity is unique and having the requirement also differently. So that's what we structure it well. Because if somebody who is a professional is not having time to be part of that business and looking only 20 lakh rupees, so this is very highly risky because you are looking for a FOCO model. Technically, we call it the FOCO, which is franchise owned company operated. So 20 lakh rupees, there is no FOCO which can be done in 20 lakh rupees. So that's why we come in between and we help these investors how can be selected this opportunity for these kind of investors. So this is one side of it. So the investments we are talking about, say 8, 10 lakh rupees up to say 500, 100 CR also, 500 CR as well. So this is very, very important decision for somebody who is investing either first time or it can be a serial entrepreneur who is having a lot of businesses already, but looking forward for now some new businesses. One, because they don't have the understanding about the opportunities which are available. We have domestic brands also, we have international brands also. Now, Franchise India is very glad that we also announced that we have 70 brands which are global brands. And now in India, we got them in India and we have also invested as master franchise. So we are the owners for these brands in India to promote further and getting new investors on board to have regional rights. So these are only with us. So these are not available outside. That's why investors have no exposure and no capability to understand and find these opportunities outside. Second is businesses which are looking to expand. So it can be at a startup level, looking to enter into new markets through franchise route because franchising becomes the viable model for these businesses to operate in different cities through a local partner. So that's what we have. It can be as a mid-segment any company or large corporates also because we are working with Reliance. We have what 8 brands of Reliance. We work with Alta Birla brand portfolio. We are working with Tata's and Raymond's kind of brands as well, who are looking forward for regional partners. We call them, franchisees who are local investors who can be locally the owner of that brand as a partner. So when they are looking to different cities, we have that operations. We have got that distribution ready. As I said, 100 plus cities operations, and we have that presence. So that's why we have that capability to take this opportunity to different cities. It can be tier 3, tier 4 cities as well. And third, we're also helping business owners or franchise owners who want to sell the business. They want to exit out of the existing business. They are looking to find a new buyer. That's only Franchise India. There's none outside Franchise India who can help to find a new buyer for these businesses. So this is an active business franchise. This is also the scaling of business, and this is also we are talking about the resale of the business. So these are 3 businesses largely Franchise India and Franchise India partners, advisors would do. And as I said, Franchise India have got a lot of other business also, which we will definitely talk about in this webinar. So we'll throw light on three aspects of this business. One, we'll talk about Franchise India journey, what's been 28 years so far. And then we'll talk about franchising in length, the industry, how it is growing next 10, 20, 30 years, and how it is look like. And if we are looking forward for partners, we are looking forward for business partners. That would mean that you are an investor. If you are looking forward to invest in a business which is through Franchise India, then you would also look forward to what is the growth in this business. So we'll give you full understanding about how you can grow with Franchise India and what is the scope of this business to take it to the next level. And third, we will also talk about the business model, which we are talking about today, which is in two formats. One format, we are looking forward for individual partners, which we are already having in 100 plus cities, plus the new opportunity, which is also as a branch opportunity, which can be a firm model. We have two licenses, which is an individual license, which is a firm license. So firm license is very restricted to few cities because it is only available in 25 cities. We have already 14 cities already. We have already signed up our partners. Now there are some cities where we are looking forward for a partnership as a branch. So please stay with us for next 45 minutes again. So we will give you full understanding about both business models, how you can become partner with franchise as an individual, and how, if we feel like, yes, there's a right fitment, we can also look forward to have you as a branch partner also in those cities. So in this webinar, I'll put some perspective because you cannot talk to us. So we have a Q&A box on the bottom. Please use this Q&A box to share your questions, any query you have. You have to put in the Q&A box. So we'll take your questions and queries as well. As we will give you some understanding about us, who we are, what we have done so far, complete understanding from our side. We would also look forward for who have joined us today, because there are a lot of people who have joined us. So we will also look forward that who has joined us and which city you are joined from, and what is your profile look like. If you are a franchise consultant or you are some sort of consulting you are in, would be an ideal platform, ideal profile for our business. But we look forward for somebody who is a professional now looking forward to change the career. So we'll also see that if that is helpful and we feel there is a fitment and you are bringing in your availability, your time to this business, we'll also evaluate that way also. So as the panelist is concerned, I'll give you some understanding today who have joined us from Franchise India on the panel. So we have regional heads because we work with all the partners who are already on board with us regionally. We help them every city we have an office, and then we also have regional heads who help our investors, who help our partners, and who help the brands. Three things. So we will give you some understanding today in this, that how we are going to structure that, what's the support system which we have created, and that's very, very important. When you joined us, what's the support function? Suppose you join us from a city which is even, say, Pune. So we have our regional head. We have today Kundan, who has joined us from Pune. We have our own office in World Trade Center in Pune. So we'll give you regionally and locally service and will support you throughout. We also have joined us, Joseph has joined us from the Kerala market. And we have also joined Manish from Bangalore. We have Anurag joined us from Kolkata. We have Praveen joined us from Bangalore. We have Manisha joined us from Delhi corporate office, and she takes care of all international queries. And we have Kapil joined us from Chennai, and Akhil has joined us from corporate office, Delhi, along with me. So my name is Sanjay. I'm CEO Director of Franchise India, and we work collectively with all our partners to support them on daily basis. And we also have joined our Managing Director, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, whom I would request first to put some perspective to this whole webinar and also welcome you once again. So over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sanjay and friends. A very good evening once again to all of you. And I'll quickly recap, what our business is all about. And I'll then give back to Sanjay. We have a small presentation that we'd like to run you through, which will talk about the value proposition and what it takes to get selected as a partner with Franchise India. So this, what it looks like, and I'm sure you know it by now. This is a webinar which is curated specially where we are inviting like-minded entrepreneurs who can evaluate and we alike can evaluate together a potential partnership with each other in the form of independent franchise consultants or as who would run their own practice, or as a firm partner who would run the branch of Franchise India exclusively in their cities. So as I speak, Franchise India already has presence in 97 cities. We are there in 19 countries globally. And a larger part of our presence today, including India cities and also global presence. We are very proud to say we have partners within India and also global markets who have associated with Franchise India. And there are altogether about 24 firm branches that we launched in the month of January 2026, of which 14 branch offices have been successfully closed by Franchise India. So we have few locations which are currently open where we are still evaluating a potential partnership. So, Sureshi, I'll also request if you have anything that you want to ask, I can request you to please write that in the Q&A box. We'll be happy to read that out and also answer that for you. It makes it easy if we see that coming in the Q&A box. So, friends, it is a very serious business partnership opportunity, and the approach that we have for this opportunity, we look at it as a long-term partnership and with a lot of responsibility and also commitment from both sides. And that is the reason you see on this webinar, the entire management leadership, our teams that have joined from across all branches. And the reason is because our partners form a very important integral part of our business. So before we get into the opportunity, friends, I'll also talk about what our business model is overall. So if you see, we have largely two stakeholders in the business. On one side, we have aspiring entrepreneurs or seasoned entrepreneurs who are looking to start a business. And on the other side, we have, I would say, companies, franchisors, brands who are looking to expand their footprint across different geographies in India. It can be a pan-India expansion or a regional expansion. And equally, there are a lot of international brands who are looking to enter Indian market. So at Franchise India, we are somebody who are proud to position ourselves as a start your own business specialist. And the core driver, the foundation of our company, our business has been entrepreneurship. And this is what I would say everyone at Franchise India drives every single day, which is democratization of entrepreneurship. And that is what we've been doing since 1999, making business ownership more accessible, structured, and achievable for entrepreneurs through an informed decision-making process. Now, also an initiative for us to start our partnership program was to work with entrepreneurs like yourself who become partners with Franchise India. But more importantly, we need partners who have the required skill and have the intention to drive entrepreneurship like we all have at Franchise India. And happy to share with all of you today, our community of partners is becoming very big. In fact, every month there is a 3-day training that we conduct at the head office of Franchise India. It is attended by a lot of our partners within India and also global partners who attend this training, 3-day residential training. So now looking at the opportunity, friends, so what Franchise India has done in these 28 years, we have created a very strong and a very robust ecosystem. We are proud to say that we are today a trusted advisor to many of the India's most influential and respected business houses on one side. And on the other side, we have a very strong community, which is a business buyer community of investors, entrepreneur community who interact with us through our well-structured businesses. So what we have done through our different group companies, we have not only created a big entry barrier for anyone to do what we are currently doing, but at the same time, we also offer a very compelling proposition to the entire community, which comes with a validated learning of more than 2.5 decades. And largely through these 4 platforms, where our biggest platform, which is a discovery platform, includes our media business, where we run 3 magazines. Sanjay talked about it. We also do about 200 exhibition conferences, industry conferences in 1 year, which is in fact attended by lakhs of investors. These are physical exhibition events and attended by investors and also companies who participate in these events. Second is where, because we also understand if we have to make this marketplace big, we also need to ensure there are more and more companies coming and entering into franchising. So in the last 28 years, Franchise India has worked with nearly 19,000 companies, brands, in fact, where we have worked with these companies to help them create a business model for them and help them enter franchising. So that's a scale platform where we work with companies to make them franchise ready. And that is done through our company, FrankCorp, which is much older than Franchise India, comes with 50 years of legacy. It's an American company and Franchise India acquired FrankCorp in India. And since then, we have worked with 19,000 plus brands to help them enter franchising, which includes top names in the industry, from the top most corporates like Reliance, Adani, Tata, the Birla Group, to a lot of startup companies and mid-sized companies, unicorns. We've worked with them. And every single day through the platform of Franchise India, we launch one new opportunity fresh to our investors. So that is our second business. And third is our investment platform, which is largely our advisory platform, where we advise investors on helping them to take an informed decision of starting a business, which is based on their investment interest, the market where you want to open the business, and the profile of these investors. And fourth is our business where we also help companies to exit, right? So that's a company called Business X, where we evaluate the business which is currently run by these entrepreneurs. We also do evaluation of these businesses and find them a strategic buyer or a financial buyer. So this is largely what our company does. Now, let us also take maybe a few minutes to understand what this opportunity of franchising is all about. Now, franchising today has become a global success story. It is also believed to be a very big catalyst for entrepreneurship. And that has been the case for the last 100 years. And this is the engine that we want to enforce through our partnership program. Now, overall, globally, franchising is a $5 trillion industry, which means it contributes $5 trillion to the economy of the world. And today, everything that is being consumed by us in the form of products that we consume or services. So when I say products, these are all brands where we consume fashion, shoes, apparel, furniture, jewelry, optical, or even service businesses like F&B, restaurants, hotels, hospitals, salons, logistics, quick commerce services like Zepto, Blinkit, diagnostic services. These are all companies, these are all businesses, these are all services which are coming from a franchise business. India today is on the overall, from the world economy point of view, we are on number 4 position. But when it comes to franchise economy, today India is the second largest franchise economy in the world after America. And the reason is because today more and more mature brands are coming into franchising. And the last, I would say, post the COVID era, I would say especially the last 4 years, we have seen a big corporatization of franchising, where all large corporates in India are coming forward to collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs. So a lot of mature companies are coming into franchising, expanding through franchising. And equally, the spirit of entrepreneurship, which I would say India has relied, very heavily, and that is the legacy that makes franchising very strong. So franchisees come forward to collaborate with each other, which has made our franchise industry in India very, very strong. The Indian market today contributes $180 billion, and which is approximately 4% toward GDP of India. And the growth in franchising in the next 10 years is going to be 10x of what it is today. As, like I said, more responsible companies, entrepreneurs collaborate together in this growth. So a couple of more reasons which I want to also talk about, the reason why this business would become big, because one big thing which comes to everybody's mind when you look at entering in a particular industry or a business, whether that business is going to be relevant in the times to come or not. So when we look at India's story, consumption is something which has been driving our economy very strongly. And consumption is at the core of franchising. And it is here where the entire wealth creation is actually happening. We are a 3.2 trillion consumption economy and projected to be almost double in the next 4 years. Franchising is directly proportionate to consumption. And much of this consumption, I would say, is coming from franchise businesses, because our businesses are also becoming more and more formal. So which I say is we have more consciousness of brands which are being consumed both in services as well as product. The second reason is the youth-driven demand, with India having a population of more than 65% under 35 years. Now, this is the reason a lot of new categories are getting a very big push. These are categories which are health, lifestyle, fitness, food, beauty, experience-led businesses. And international brands are also eyeing India very big time. And India will have this delta of the youngest country at least till 2050. So you can imagine and do your calculation of what the opportunity looks like. And then comes, I would say, the premiumization, globalization. Indian consumers are today trading up, which creates a massive demand for global brands and quality experience. Franchise India, while we have brought in the last 2.5 decades, about 800 plus brands from the global market to different parts of the world, and largely in India and the subcontinent. We also own 70 master franchise brands of brands in industries like F&B, education, and fitness from more than 20 countries across the globe, because we're able to assess these trends and the demand for a market like India. So, what we're looking at inviting like-minded partners who believe in the vision of democratization of entrepreneurship. And each partner for us also becomes a force multiplier, creating more entrepreneurs with the very simple idea of, I would say, one entrepreneur at a time. And that is why we call ourselves as an investor-centric and a franchise-focused company. So, friends, what we'll do is we'll take you through a small presentation on our business, the proposition. But before that, we'll also request you to share a bit about yourself. I think we've already put that in the chat box. So we like you to answer. We've talked about what we do at the group level. But there are four options that we have shared in the chat box. And you can pick any of these or a combination of two, as we always see. So if you're a professional, you can write P. If you're a business owner, you can write B. If you are a management consultant, you can write MC. If you're looking to change your career, you can write C. So you can choose one of these options. And if you can also mention the city that you come from, because there are few locations, like I said, which are open for firm license, and many of the cities in India, which still, I would say, the opportunity is big, but our network in those cities still, can be bigger than what it is today. So I'll request, friends, all of you, if you can choose one of these options, and we can start reading out your comments. Please go ahead. I see a lot of you have joined in. Please go ahead, choose one of these options, and I'll request now, Sanjay, if you want to take these. And I see some questions which have already started to come in.
Yes, Mr. Vijay Kumar is from Kochi. I have a little knowledge about plantation soil properties, anything related to above, please suggest. Okay. Looking forward for some business opportunity. Great. So then Mr. Kishore is also writing to us. Mr. Anant Shinde has written that he is looking forward for some kind of a individual franchise partnership also. Mr. Kishore is C, so we need to understand which city you are from. Please write your cities also, because this is very important for all of us to understand. Anant Shindeji is writing, I am from Nagpur, Maharashtra. Nagpur Franchise India do have our own branch. We have recently done a show also there. This will be an ideal opportunity for somebody who is from Nagpur, but we need to understand what you do about yourself also. Please write something about your experience, what you are doing, and why you want to change or shift. That will be very helpful. Mr. Mushtaq would be from Hyderabad. He's looking for career change. So great. Welcome, Mr. Vishal Sinha. He's Guwahati. Guwahati, we also have a branch, and he's looking forward to career change. We'll definitely look forward for having a discussion with you. That's what Mr. Chris has joined from Chennai. See, he's a career change also option. Then we have Makrand business owner, Kalyan. So he's joined from Kalyan, already running some business. So please write a little bit on your business side also what you do. If that is making some kind of a complementing this business, it will be very helpful. So Mr. Kishore writing for Odisha. Okay. Then we have Mr. Shailesh. Thanks for inviting me. I'm Shailesh from Mumbai. So welcome, Shailesh. I am a professional from IT background and looking forward for new business avenues. So today, a lot of people who are in IT, now they want to shift because there is a lot of challenge, lot of threat because of AI. Now, if we give an understanding, consulting business is the only business which should not be replaceable by any kind of AI or something, because you need face-to-face interaction, you need personalized services to be given to the investor. So AI would not affect in this. So that's why a lot of IT professionals today looking to shift from IT to any other business opportunity to build it. And consulting would be the ideal platform. Mr. Rohan is writing professional from Hyderabad, 20 years plus experience. So welcome. Mr. Vishal Sinha, I am from consumer durable electronic background, 18 years, want to start my own. Welcome. So we are Nitish is writing, I am from Patna, career change. Welcome. Okay. We have from Dharampur, Odisha, Mr. Kishore. So welcome myself. This is Bhopal MP. So welcome. We are looking forward for MP. We have already partner branch in Indore. So Bhopal is right now open. It can be individual also. Mr. Tomar, please, we can discuss this and a branch opportunity as well. Do you have branch in Bhopal? As I said, we do not have branch, but we are looking forward for right profile for Bhopal because we have done a lot of meetings already, discussions already. But we are not in rush. So we want to just choose the best. We want to see who is right fit for a branch to operate because it's not 2 3 hour a business, 2 3 hours a job. It's a full branch to operate and lead a team as well. Leading a team is also a lot of experience you need. So we want to select the right person. But Indore is done. Raipur is already done. Mr. Anand, I'm having 28 experience. Okay, NIT, this is center head, right? So these also, NIT is the oldest in franchising. So we have worked with NIT also, Jet King, NIT, where the oldest franchisors in the country. So you have worked as a center head would mean that you have also you are doing this counseling. If you are doing the counseling, this is what consulting is all about. So you have a right experience, this is the right profile. We can have a discussion. So please write your city name as well because city I cannot see your name, city name. Please write the city name also. Mr. Patro is writing from Bhubaneswar, Odisha, looking for wealth. Firstly, we are talking about wealth only because consulting is bringing you a lot of wealth. We work with brands and we are getting we are being paid from investor side also twice and brand side also twice. That's our business. Mr. Rohan, business owner, advisor, consulting, training, development, exhibition, conference, workshop. I think this is the right platform, right profile, and very well complementing our business, Mr. Rohan. But you have to write, since you are writing a lot of other things in this, you have a lot of experience. So, which companies you have worked with, and why you are looking to change now, or you are looking to start some new business, or you want to get into partnerships, franchise India. I'm sure if you are into exhibition and conference and workshops, you have done training and development as well. You would be knowing franchise India platform. So please write a little more on your profile. Mr. Prajosh is writing, I am Ajit. Okay, his name is different. They are from Kochi, looking forward for career change. So welcome. Mr. Saurabh Sharma is from Jammu. So welcome, Saurabh can discuss with Akhil and he will take you through complete understanding. He will give it to you and we'll have a one-on-one meeting as well. Jammu is open for branch also because Akhil is doing a lot of discussions already going on. But again, we want to choose the right partner for Jammu. It's a very, very big opportunity because now we are looking to enter into Kashmir as well. So you have Rakesh Sharma is right. I'm from Rakesh Siliguri and I'm into sales. Okay, 13 years of experience, looking to career change. So welcome. Total experience 38 years is writing Mr. Makran. So welcome once again. Mr. Thomas is writing, I'm associate with MSME, running business consulting firm and young person who's great. So this is very good complementing our business. Look forward to have a discussion with you. Mr. Surender Kumar, 30 years of experience in medical and electronics industry, worked across verticals. Great. So you are from Nagpur. We can discuss if you are looking forward for now enter into this kind of a business also. We can discuss that. Mr. Anand Shinde is writing, yes, I'm okay. Counseling, yes, around Nagpur. So this is going to be a very good opportunity, right? If you want to start this also, but we will evaluate both sides. If we both are selecting each other, we can take it up further. But there are a lot of other people also who have not written till now. So we request that you can also share your thoughts or anything you want to share, or you want to pick anything that management consulting. Management consultant, if you are somebody who can write also and write your city name as well. And if you're looking forward for individual model or you're looking for a branch model in your city, you want to run a branch also, if someone out of that can also give us some understanding so that it will be easy to have your understanding that what you are looking at. I think that's it right now. A lot of people have written, so now we are still a lot of people there who can choose any of the option. And if you have any other kind of an experience and that's not matching these four options, so please use Q&A box and give a complete understanding yourself because that's a consulting is all about interaction. You have to make it interactive, and we can also answer what you are writing there in the Q&A box. So keep on writing. So in the meantime, we will definitely help you to understand the business model today. We have a presentation to give you overview of this model. But before that, I want to just pass on to Ms. Sonia again, if there is anything you want to add before we take a presentation.
I'll just take up one question. I saw somebody ask if there are any case studies on how the business models work on franchising. I like to add, when we do a workshop, the 3-day training, this is a very extensive training where we talk about industry at large, different models and formats. Now, outside that, also Franchise India runs a very big, education platform through our webinars, where every single day we have a new opportunity that is launched, where the leadership team, decision-making team from these companies come and present their businesses. So, sir, if you want to know how these business model actually work and what are different formats, you can also go on the YouTube page of Franchise India, and you can see some of the webinars that we have done. But anyone who becomes a partner with us, there are also trainings that we do when we start our partnership. But there are 3 trainings every single week which are conducted, because we are not a product company, we are a knowledge company where solutions are given to our investors and brands. And the new world today is also knowledge driven economy, which is knowledge economy. And advisors like us and you, we are seen as someone from our ecosystem of investors and brands, as somebody who would offer credible advice. And more importantly, I would say hyper local market knowledge, which is very important in a business like ours. Now, one more thing, I saw somebody talking also on the ROI. Our business, like I said, I'm a knowledge company. So our business is knowledge driven, unlike capital driven business. So capital driven businesses are built on money and they generate return on the capital and has limited throughput. And so ROI, which is return on investment, is built on return on the investment and how that capital can sweat out in different, scenarios and different formats of business. A knowledge-driven business is invested, which is built on time, which is built on intellect, and it is built on skill. And when you generate return, your returns are proportionate to the time that you spend on the business, your expertise, right? So, and the time, like I said, it's return on time. ROT is what our returns are on. So we'll take you through our presentation. I'll request Sanjay to lead that. We'll be happy to answer any questions, friends, that you have. And subsequently, once we feel there is a meeting of minds, we'll also have one joint meeting done with Mr. Gaurav Maurya. He's a chairman of our group, and he works very closely with all our partners. So there's one round of interview that happens with him. So Sanjay, I'll request you to please take it over now.
Thank you so much. Yes, I think we were talking about ROI, and there are different 2 ROIs in our business. We'll talk about that as well. To give you first understanding about what presentation is all about. So we are talking about franchising. Franchising is a $5 trillion industry today, and this is growing. This is growing because very, very rapidly. Today, every tier 3, tier 4 cities are also becoming branded. They want branded products. They want branded services to consume. And because consumption is growing high, the franchising is growing high, because franchising is the only viable business model to expand different regions through franchising. And for an investor, there are 2 options. Either you can start your own brand to build, which is very, very difficult, not for everyone, because it takes years and years for do R&D and lot of investment also into that. So the second, which is viable model, is becoming franchising. So you become partner with some of the proven business, which is already in the market, which is proven and which is very, very successful. That's what Franchise India. Today, we are offering an opportunity which is well proven in the market last 28 years. Rather, in franchising, we are the only company in India in franchise business. So would mean there is zero competition, no one out there with having the same similar services. So we are the market leaders for last 28 years. So that's why today you have joined this webinar to understand this opportunity to join Franchise India as a partner. So when you are talking about joining a proven business as a franchisee, and that's where you get the brand name, you get the know-how of the business. So when you get the brand name and know-how of the business, that's what franchising is all about. And today, if we talk about sector-wise, today, not only now education, not only F&B, retail, or we're talking about healthcare, these were the top 4 categories which were into franchising earlier, but now it is not restricted to only these four categories. We are talking about even tech-based businesses, which are technology-driven businesses, are also franchising. We are talking about, your services which you consume at home is also coming from a franchise company. Any repair work, it can be a laptop repair or it can be any electronics, which is say, AC repairing. If you're doing it at home, cleaning at home, servicing at home is also coming from a franchise company. Even in metros, you will see a gardener or a maid coming at your home is also coming from a franchise format. So these are all franchising, and now the healthcare, which we were talking about earlier, some kind of a small clinic or a pathology lab like Dr. Lalpath Lab, we started with them, and then there are a lot of other businesses in pathology. They are also now franchising because if you go for a blood testing, it's also a franchise company. But today, if we see, there are other services in healthcare which is only for elderly people. So this is very difficult for elderly people to go out to use that service. Rather, now it is available at home. And not only for the elderly people, it's for everyone. So today, if you are looking for a blood testing also, so nobody is going now out of the house and you just book it and somebody will come at home and do the blood sample collection at your home. So this is ready available at your home also, but it comes from a franchise company. Even courier comes at home is also a franchise company. All are these. Even today, uh, Zepto or Blinkit, which is 10-minute service, is also coming from a franchise company. And we are at Franchise India, we have done both projects. So we are running Blinkit also, we are doing Zepto franchise also. Pet care, yes, pet care earlier was not that way, everybody was doing it, but today pet care is also one of the leading category and very, very upcoming and growing sector. In metro especially, it is really very helpful to help people who are having pet at home, because if you are say nuclear family, husband, wife, going for a job and you have a pet at home, what you will do? So there has to be some kind of a pet care clinic, pet care, some kind of a services which are nearby available, and also the products which are to be used. If we talk about then restaurants, today this F&B is also becoming very, very big category. If you see the subcategory, then there are subcategories. There can be a takeaway, there can be a restaurant, fine dine, fine. Then there are nightclubs also. Now this nightclub and these pubs are also becoming very crazy. These are all now coming different businesses, different companies, and offering an opportunity in this. Not only the restaurant, the nightlife has become a great opportunity in franchising as well today. Auto, if we see today, EV segment, two-wheelers, it's also rapidly growing into different markets because they are looking to penetrate into different markets because their consumers everywhere today. And now people are looking to buy electric vehicles in two-wheelers. That's what franchising is giving them the edge to reach out to different cities and open the stores over there through franchising. Plus, there's a charging stations also which is coming to this. This is another opportunity also created, which is low cost, but it has to be there. Hotels, yes, this is also a franchise opportunity. Hotels like, say, Oyo Rooms is also done by Franchise India. And it's a beautiful opportunity in this sector, very, very low cost. And then we have also 3-star, 4-star, and also 5-star opportunities also, which are like JW, Marriotts, and others. They're also offering franchise. So there can be a different business model for them, which is only investment coming from an investor side, and operations is done by the brands themselves. Even clinics, large clinics and hospitals also offering opportunity to investors to invest, but operations would be done, management would be done by the brands themselves. So we work with Tata Chroma, kind of an opportunity, which is also a FOCO model opportunity, which is franchise owned and company operated. So these are also big ticket value businesses like Zudio. We have worked with Zudio. We have Reliance 8 brands. One of them is Yosta. Yosta is similar in the format of Zudio, offering a FOCO opportunity for 2.5 CR an opportunity, but it is all only investment, and operations would be taken care by the brand themselves. So likewise, there are other businesses also which are now into franchise. So it is now growing, and for an investor, there are a lot of opportunities to find out how we can go and become the partner with those brands. But they are not offering direct opportunity. These are all exclusive with Franchise India. That's why we need more hands to join us to help investors locally how to find a right business opportunity for them. And there are a lot of brands also which are evolving to franchising in your cities. That's what a local partner would also help to connect these businesses which are right now at a startup level, because they are just a new concepts, maybe having one store, two stores, or any service they are offering can be also taken into franchise. That's why they want to partner with Franchise India to take their franchise network further, franchise program further, to go to new markets. And they don't have any bandwidth, they don't have any other platform ready. So Franchise India would help these local businesses also, right, and to take them into different cities. So that's why our business partners or IFC consultants who are with us, they locally work with these businesses, because when you are local, local investor, local brand would want to work with a local person. So that's why your language, your cultural activities are also matching. So it is very, very helpful to have a local partner to work with investors and brands locally. If we talk about franchise role of a consultant, it's unique. As I said, we help you in terms of getting you up to that level to provide you full, systematic way as a process we have for our partners. So there will be a 3 days training program in our corporate office, as we discussed. It's a face-to-face, in-person training first time, wherein we will give you a full understanding about this business opportunity. But when you become partner with Franchise India, how are we going to work? We are offering you a tablet kind of a structure, which is saying technology first. So we'll give you a CRM. All the database will come to in your CRM. And we'll also give you a Franchise India domain email ID. So when you become partner with Franchise India, the first thing you will be using Franchise India email ID to interact with your clients and customers. Then we will also give you access to our offices infrastructure which we have. So there are some who have written us from Mumbai. So we have office in Mumbai, we have office in all other cities as well. So you can come use our office full time or for your meetings as well. So you don't have to have, for any IFC partner, you don't have to have your own office. You don't have to take it on rentals. There is no investment from your side for these things. If our office is there, you can use it full time. Otherwise, you don't need an office. It's a work from home, because we do all meetings outside. And today we have a lot of coffee brands, these cafes, where you can have a meeting. And also you can go to any brand's office, you can go to any investor's place wherein we can do face-to-face meeting. Otherwise, we do it online. Online, we are doing all meetings today. But offices are there, Franchise India side. You can come, use our office and take our help from our teams as well. Then we also have brands. So as I said, we have these brands with us. If you join us as a partner, so we are giving you 500 brand portfolio. So these are our Franchise India is having a portfolio of around 1,000 brands. But when you come for the training, we help you in terms of how to work with these brands and which brand to drive. So we'll create your brand portfolio, and then that brand portfolio you will be structuring, you will be helping, because investors coming for anything for you. You have ready 500 brand list with you, and we also have different brands which are not there in the list and investors demanding. We can also get that brand. It can be national brand, it can be an international brand as well. L stands for leads. Lead sport is absolutely done by Franchise India. We have a complete structure ready. We'll give you minimum 50 leads, which is guaranteed leads when you join us every month. It's a guarantee, minimum 50 leads. These are all investor leads. So we give you two set of leads. One is the investor leads who are approach us and who are looking to start a business. That can be any investment. So they need us 100%. These 50 leads would be all investor leads who have written back to us. They have approached us through our call center, through hotline number, or through our website franchiseindia.com, or through our webinars and events, online events, which we do. So they have shared their contact details, they have shared their investment also. So we have to work with them to find out the right match for them. So these are minimum 50 guaranteed leads every month. Plus, we'll also create your brand portfolio in the training program. And every month, we are also giving you brand-centered leads, which are for the brand. So we do campaign every month. So just to give you an understanding today, Franchise India is investing every month around 1 CR for only generating leads for our partners. So this will be also given to you. And when our franchise, events are happening, so there are a lot of event leads also, which are paid leads, are coming to our events, and our partners are being part of these events, which is my E. E stands for events. These are around 15-20 events every month. 15-20 events every month. Now, please understand, this is very, very large investor network which we are creating, and we don't have free investors coming to our events. So our backend team, which is our call center, they are selling the tickets and they are getting these investors to our event. All are paid. All are paid, and my partners, my consultants who are present at that event are meeting these investors who have paid for that event. That would mean they are very, very serious. So in our system, our consultants do not call randomly somebody. If someone has applied to us looking forward to some startup business, then only we work with them, right? And then we help them to come on board and then find a franchisee and the right opportunity for them. T stands for training. So we have a 3 days training program, which is designed in a way that we will give you a full spectrum of business and how to do this piece. And that 3 days, you are done with everything, and then you are ready for the, doing the business with us. If we talk about our proposed structure, when you join us, you become an IFC independent franchise consultant. And then if you're hitting 15 lakh rupees total revenue in a year, then you become my elite member. Would mean that probably next year you become our elite membership. For 1 year, there is a criteria of just 15 lakh rupees, which is very easy because in our system, our IFC partner who joins new in a year is coming up to 1 CR level as well. So 15 lakh rupees is a very, very small nominal amount of money, which we are talking about. There has to be some kind of a criteria. So for 1 year, it is 15 lakh rupees, which can be one lead, one deal in a one event also it can be done. But that's a criteria to become elite member. So it's a full year. You have 50 lakh rupees to achieve. So you become my elite member. So from entry to elite, it is going to be change your payout structure as well. That is like when you start, you are my 40% partner. And next year you become 50% partner. So that's what elite membership will bring, a growth of 10%. And then you are 50%, we are 50%. So we are equal partners next year, 50-50. But the best part is, even in 40% or 50%, there is no investment towards marketing, lead generation, events, or any kind of campaigns which you have to run. There is no investment from your side. So as I said, all the events forward we will be doing, and we don't have geographical restriction. You can travel to any other city. If you are in Mumbai, you can go to any city to represent any brand, and you can represent any event also. There is no restriction. So you can travel everywhere. You can travel to any city to do the to be the part of that events also. You can do online events also. You can be part of online webinars also. You can be part of, so that you can get huge database. So actually, invest leads, there is no concern about leads in our system. So I'll give you full understanding when you join. You are my 40% partner, and how you are getting that 40%. So we have two communities, as we discussed. One side we are having investors. One side we have having businesses, brands. What we do, we matchmake. We matchmake, and we get a right franchise for the investor, and businesses, brands, we are getting a right partner. So in this, we are having two communities. I'll repeat, it is investor and the brand only which we are working. Investor we represent with I, brand we represent with B. So there are two revenue products from I, there are two revenue products from B. So what we do, we work with investors, we work with brands. We onboard both. and there's a fee we will charge for onboarding. So onboarding of investor, we call it as investor acquisition IA. Onboarding the brand, we call it as BD, business development. Now, please understand this is very, very important slide because this is a revenue cycle for you, revenue understanding. So we onboard the investor, we call this IA, investor acquisition. We onboard the brand, which is BD, business development, and we charge a fee for both. Then what we do, we service both. So we service investor would mean IS, investor service, we charge a fee. And from the brand, when we service a brand, which is BS, which is brand service. So we charge again a fee. So for onboarding, we charge fee from both. For servicing, we charge fee from both. This is our business. And because this investor who is on board with me is becoming very serious. Very serious would mean that we don't work free. We charge something which is to get investor on board because he need our service. Our service, which is consulting, that would mean my product is time. As a consultant, our product is time. So we do not give our time or product free to anyone, right? So we onboard first, whether it's a brand, whether it's an investor. So onboarding an investor, we are charging very, very low fee just to make sure that he is serious, he is accountable. We are also becoming accountable. We are also becoming serious. So there's a fee for onboarding, which is rightly structured as per the investment of the investor. Say we have first category, investor coming under 20 lakh opportunity. It can be anything 10, 15, but under 20. So we have some onboarding fee, which is just 30,000 rupees for that. So if investor is talking about 20 to 50 lakh rupees investment, then our registration fee or onboarding fee becomes 50,000. Then 50 lakh to 1 CR, as per the investment goes high, our registration fees or onboarding fees from the investors also getting a little higher. And for servicing, when we service an investor who is onboarded at a basic, which is 30,000 rupees, minimum our service fees will be 1 lakh rupees in that case. So that means if a month we are doing only 10 investors on board, right? 10 investors on board. So let's assume that's a basic investor acquisition fee of 30,000 rupees from all 10. This will become your business of 3 lakh rupees. 10 into 30,000. When we are talking about 30,000 rupees into 10, 3 lakhs is business which is done through you. Your share will be 40% of this 3 lakh. That will come to you. Now, when we start servicing these 10 investors, find a right franchise for these 10 investors, and we assume that all 10 are getting under 20 lakh rupees franchisee. We have to have 1 lakh rupees from each investor as a service fees. That means all 10 will pay us again 1 lakh rupees. 1 into 10 becomes 10 lakhs, and your share is again 40% of this 10 lakh. That's our second revenue. And third, since we are servicing brand equally at the same time, we are selling some franchisee to the brand, to this investor. It can be any brand A, brand B, brand C. Let's assume these are all under 20 lakh rupees opportunity. So our fee in the brand servicing area is around 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh. It goes to 10 lakh, and but upper limit is up to 50 lakh also. So brand service fees comes from 1.5 lakh. It goes to say 50 lakh also as per the ticket value of the brand. Or is there any opportunity which we are talking about in this case? Say we are talking about master franchise, we are talking about unit franchise, that would depend on that, right? But we are talking about basic. Let's assume it is a 2 lakh rupees for each 10 brands which we have sold as an average. So these all 10 investors who have got 10 franchise, it can take 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, but it's already booked in your name because investor is registered. And same we will repeat next month, next month, next month. We keep on getting investors on board and we create our funnel. We keep on creating our funnel. For doing this investor onboarding, what we provide you? We provide you investor leads. We provide you support how to do this investor onboarding. It's all done by us. We'll do joint meetings. We'll get it done for you. And then we are also giving you full support for meeting these investors, say our events. These are also free for you. These events, when you come, these are registered investors who have paid us for the fee for the show. They are serious. And then when we are helping them to find a franchise, we also take them on board further. But they have taken ticket to the show only. Now onboarding will be separately done by us, wherein all the leaders from the corporate and the regional office will be present with you in the event and help you to get this investor on board. And revenue will be calculated in your kitty. So after that, servicing also we have a support function. How to find a franchise for the investor? There is a joint meetings arranged and organized with the brands. That also we give you full support. And after that, which brand we are selling to him is also selected, helping you to joint calls, and also recovery of this money from the investor and from the brand also supported by our team. So would mean that you have to be actively engaged, say 5%. We are providing you around 95% support in this. That's what the business is. Because initially you need a lot of support, we are doing. We have created a team, we have created a process and system which is helping you, but it is your business, you have to be active. So first 5% you have to bring in, we will help you with 95%. We are okay with that. But if your first 5% is not coming, that would mean your involvement. That's becoming the ROI of our business when we are talking about
There is some problem in network. So Sanjay sir is joining back.
Yes, so I would request all, there is some network issue. Please be there, patient. Our team will be back soon.
फोन फोन से कनेक्ट कर लो ना कुछ हुआ है प्रॉब्लम He's joining back. Wait for 1 minute. There is some network issue. Guys, please bear with us. There is some network failure. My screen is visible, Praveen?
Yes, visible.
Okay, thank you. So, uh, for IFC, we are there. We will provide 50 leads per month. And IA, IS, BS, we have already covered. So we come on a fee structure now.
So Akhil, I'm joining back. So you can just go back to the
Okay.
same back slide, last slide. Yeah, I'm. So friends, my apologies. There was a power cut, so I am just starting it again. So sorry for this, and we are on this very very important slide. So I'll put little more time on this slide to make you understand how this is going to work. So as far as my products are concerned, so we discussed about Franchise India investor services. So Franchise India investor services would mean that when we onboard a investor, we charge a fee, and then we service the investor, we charge a fee. So same brand servicing, when we are talking about brand on board, we charge a fee, and then it's servicing because brand comes to us for the servicing for getting franchise on board. So we also take a brand service fees. So if I put some kind of an example or a understanding to you all how we are doing this, suppose for example, you all have heard about a jewelry brand which is Prabhan Das Bhimji Zaveri, TBZ. It's because I'm taking this name because everybody knows this. So this is a 40 CR investment. They are looking forward for exclusive business partners who would invest in this business, and all operations would be done by company themselves. Now we call it as a FOCO model. Now all this has been created by Franchise India. So one of our IFC partner who have onboard this brand, so he has given us only a reference. So please understand, in onboarding, you are providing us a reference, and we help you to come on the call meeting, and then we help to understand the requirement, and we share the proposal presentation, and then we come on the call again to finalize and close. Then all the financials, invoices, all done by ourselves. So when we are onboarding, we help to build the right business model, and we call it as consulting, wherein Francop plays a role. So the first part is covered by Francop. Normally, Francop charges 10 lakh rupees for a brand to get consulted done. So when we take on board, we have created a format which is only 8.5 lakh rupees to start with. and that is becoming the onboarding fee of 8.5 lakh, which would help to get the consulting done. Plus, we also give 1 year of the marketing also in that 8.5. So brand onboarding, we have 4 formats, which is 8.5 lakh plus 17.5 lakh. Then we also have 40 lakh and 75 lakh. These are 4 formats. When we onboard, then we also make sure that we have also designed in a way that every franchise when we make by our consultants or team, there is a franchise fee which we are getting to the brand, investment which is going to the brand, but brand will pay us a brand service fees. Because we have service, we are getting an investor. When the deal is closed, we charge a fee which we call as a brand service fees. So that is different in different brands. Like in TBZ, it's a 40 CR investment. So 40 CR becomes the investment of that brand. So accordingly, we will run the campaign. We'll get the right investors on board who will apply. Then these leads will be given to my partners. But when onboarded by a IFC partner, he has got 20% of the onboarding fee. The onboarding fee is 40 lakh rupees in this case. So when we onboard, we charge 40 lakh rupees, and out of that 40 lakh, the IFC partner has got 20% because he has only bring the reference on board. So 20% of 40 lakh is say 8 lakh. So 8 lakh has gone to the IFC partner, and he has done only and only arrange a meeting. They has given us a reference. Rest all services will be done by Franchise India. So he has got 8 lakh rupees for giving us a lead reference. Now, when we onboard, it is open for all to sell the franchise. There's another IFC partner who have been given leads, and he has closed one deal of this. He has got an investor who is onboarded with us with 2 lakh rupees because this is a high investment. We have registered that investor with 2 lakh. My new IFC partner who have got this lead, investor lead, because in our business, investor is very, very important. And now this lead is with another IFC partner because we have given him lead for this brand. And when we have told him that you work, and he has explored and he would see this investor is right fit for this brand, and we have registered that investor with 2 lakh rupees. So would mean this IFC partner is getting 40% of this 2 lakh, which becomes, again, you can understand, it becomes 2 lakh rupees, 40% will mean 80,000 will go to this. And now we are servicing together. So all Franchise India teams, relevant people who are helping him to get this deal done, where we are servicing this investor and helping these meetings. And now the deal is done. So investor is paying us 4% of the total project cost. Project cost is 40 CR. So there is a 4% which becomes 16 lakh rupees is also coming to Franchise India as investor service. Of that, 40% will go to again to the same IFC partner who have onboarded this investor. So would mean 16 lakh rupees which we have got, 40% of 16 lakh rupees becomes somewhere around 6.5 lakh is also going to the same IFC partner. After that, since we are doing this deal, so brand service fees is being accepted and agreed while brand onboarding is 20 lakh rupees for every franchise which we sell. So we are getting 20 lakh rupees as brand service fees from the brand for every franchise. And now this third franchise fee, which my IFC partner will get, 40% of this 20 lakh which Franchise India is getting. So 40 lakh rupees is the onboarding fee of the brand. His IFC partner has got 20%. Is done. Now the investor leads has been generated and we have given to different people. One of the IFC partner who have one investor who is rightly fitted for this brand and interested, he has applied, but we will not explore until we will not onboard that investor. We have onboarded the 2 lakh rupees. So IFC is getting 40% of that 2 lakh. Then service fees is 4% of the project cost. That will become 16 lakh rupees. So he will get again 40% of 16 lakh. And now brand service fees has been decided 20 lakh rupees to us for each transaction. So he's getting again 40% of this 20 lakh, which is 8 lakh. So now you can calculate what is amount my IFC partner is getting and what he has done, all this. So investor lead is being generated by Franchise India, given to him, training of this brand is also given to him, support of arranging a meeting with that investor is also given by us, then arranging a meeting with the brand is also given by us, right? So onboarding of investors is also done by us, right? And service fees recovery is also done by us. And what he is getting, 80,000 to start with, then 6.5 lakh, and then 8 lakh. Now you can calculate for just one deal what he is getting. That's why we say it's a highly rewarding opportunity. In some cases, we have a international brand when we sell a area developer or a master franchise rights for a region. We're also getting some 50 lakh to 1 CR as a franchise fees. So we get 30% of that at Franchise India, and 30% of say 1 CR, which becomes 30 lakh, and my partner is getting 40% of this 30 lakh. This is one ticket. So that's why it's a highly rewarding opportunity. And same, you will get 50% now when you become elite member. And all this, in this deal, you have got around, Franchise India have got 20 lakh, then 16 lakh, and then 2 lakh. All this, we are saying only 15 lakh rupees for whole year. Now here, we have seen my IFC partner, the total revenue is coming around, say, 37, 38 lakh rupees. So you are already getting into 50% next year, which is elite member. Rest business will follow. Or if you're doing a brand on board, it can be say one somebody who have done it, a reference, he has got 40 lakh rupees, he's already qualified for becoming 50% next year. It is just one lead I'm talking about. Now this is one business for us, one revenue. Lead is not a concern. As I said, we can give 200, 300 leads also, and you don't have to invest. I repeat, no investment for any lead generation, no investment for any promotion, any campaign to run, no investment for any event. All that done is by Franchise India. You are only in giving your involvement, your time. And same is now at 50% again, you don't have to do anything. And now this is my individual model. Please understand, this is a IFC individual model. So individual model would mean that you are becoming a partner, you are getting this. Now, second revenue would be, which we are talking about, a lot of cash incentives also being given to our IFC partners by the brands. And third, every quarter we run a contest, which is saying that you are going to international destination 4 times a year. For that, say, we have some qualification criteria. Say if you are doing one deal of this TBZ, you are already qualified. One deal of other brand, you are qualified. One deal of any other international brand, you are qualified. Or by revenue wise also, there is some criteria, you are qualified. But we make sure that all the partners who join us, our regional heads will help to make him qualify. That's why our team is also getting qualified. So that's an international. We have just came back from Vietnam. We have our partners also over there. It was a 4 day trip. But next now is Thailand. Again, it will be international destination every quarter. That's also been given. Now, this is our individual model. Second model is Franchise India firm model. A firm model, when I say, it's a branch partnership model, wherein you become a branch partner. In that, you will do 4 businesses. One, you will have run a Franchise India office, complete office. And in Franchise India office, it will be, say, around 4 to 5 member office, 500 square feet office, rentals by you, your side, and your salaries will also go to you from your side. You will become our 50% membership, 50% revenue sharing will go to you, 20% will be on brand onboarding, the rest all where 40% is being given to IFC, you are getting 50%, and so all 3 products. And then in your, under your firm, under your region, if we onboard any IFC partner, you are also getting 25% of that. And in case 25% of the onboarding fee. And in case a IFC partner who is onboarded under you will also get 40% if he is doing revenue, but 10% will go to the firm also. The term is 3+3 license, 3+3 years. And in the firm license, we have 20 lakh to 25 lakh rupees license fees, depending on the city to city, which we will be definitely discuss. And if we talk about, again, back to the slide, we have four businesses. One is franchise in the office you run. So you are doing this business. What we are talking about, the transactions, investor, and deals. Second, you will build IFC under your region. You will build that. Third, you will also do CBB, certified business brokering. We are also giving you, which is our resale business is under CBV. That's a separate vertical altogether. But as a branch partner, you will get this opportunity also. And then Business X Realty, Commercial and Retail Leasing. This is also something you will get because we will provide you opportunity wherein you are also working with these commercial properties. We onboard them and help them to get a right brand for them also. And this is also the fourth business which our partner will get. So when I'm talking about license fees, as I said, 20-25 lakh rupees, but for a partner who is individual as an IFC, our fee would be 7.5 lakh rupees plus GST. This is one-time fee for an IFC to become our partner. Rest 3 years is the agreement. There is no investment in next 3 years. And this is recovered in just one meeting, one lead, one deal, as I was talking about. So this is not a return on investment model because a very, very low cost investment in this to become the licensed partner, because you have to take license from Franchise India, then you will become our partner. In other businesses, say for example, you have 20 lakh rupees you want to invest in any of the business. Now you can think over which business you will start in 20 lakh rupees, and then it will take you around 3 years to 4 years to recover that 20 lakh rupees which you are going to invest. But the best part or worst part is that do you have any guarantee next 3 years while you are recovering your investment that brand will survive? You have no guarantee in that, because in 20-30 lakh rupees what you are getting, you are not getting a premium brand, you are getting some startup wherein you don't have that confidence that next 3 years they will survive. That's wherein we come in between and offering a unique opportunity. Even if you are looking for a career change, you are looking forward for starting consulting practice over and above what you are doing, or you are coming full time, we need minimum 100 hours a month. Minimum 100 hours. If you are doing any other business, that's fine. If you are real estate consultant, would be very, very complimenting, because in every business which we sell, we need a real estate. And that is your business. We are not part of that. That will come to you. But as an individual partner, IFC, we have already in, as I said, 100 over cities. Now we are looking forward for building up one new cities where we have not appointed any partner till now, but we are also looking forward for existing cities like all metros, because in this there's a humongous business opportunity in metros. We have already 15 to 20 in between our partners in these metro cities, but still we are not able to service our community, because if we have 10,000 franchise consultants overall as well, we will not be able to service the country like India, because it's a very, very diversified with very, very humongous opportunity out there. So thank you so much for joining in this webinar. As I said, we have taken half an hour more, but there was a technical glitch, so we apologize for that. So thank you so much for being there still after the technical glitch, and you are still there with us for 1.5 hours. But we will definitely create value. We will reach out to you, and if I am required, I can come on the second call. But we will make sure that if anyone who is the right fit, looking forward to become partner with Franchise India, we will be having a 10-minute introduction and a selection meeting with our chairman in next 3 days. So tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, we have created 3 days process. Today also, we are getting some meetings late evenings, because we have already spoken few who have taken the last webinar who attended, and we are doing meetings because our chairman sir is out of India. So late evenings also we have fixed some slots, but we will do it tomorrow, day after, Saturday and Sunday. We'll be doing these slots, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we have to fix up the slot. Whosoever is interested, our leaders will meet you online, discuss with you this opportunity. Any gap in between which we could see, will fulfill, will answer your queries. And if we are facing that, yes, we both are on the same page, you are looking forward for the same opportunity, you might have any question, you can definitely free to ask us in between, and we will also create value proposition for your time, which you have invested with us today. And I'm sure it will be very, very helpful. So next month, we are also organizing a world's largest franchise show in Delhi, which is now in 23rd year. There we will be having around 750 brands from 35 countries. All our IFC partners all over India, they are coming over to be part of this show. And training this month, we are starting on 19th, 20th, and 21st, 3 days training this month. And every month we have 3 days training in our corporate. But if anyone who is there, we have already created a batch. Anyone who is right now ready, wanted to just go for this training to get through immediate, we are more than welcoming you then in that also. But selection process need to be done first, and your documentation would be done first. So once again, thank you so much from all of us at Franchise India for investing 1.5 hour time with us. And other side, we look forward for a valuable discussion